Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I am great. What's your name?
My name is Joe and I'm from England. What's your name?
My name is Ramzan and I am from India.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Ramzan.
Yes, thank you and nice to meet you too.
Thank you. So, where in India do you live, Ramzan?
I live in Jammu and Kashmir, that is northern part of India.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. I visited New Delhi about 15 or 20 years ago.
Okay.
I was only in India for 5 days for business, but I enjoyed
Okay.
myself a lot.
Okay. So currently Cambly is your profession or you are doing something else?
Yep, Cambly is my only job because I live in a different country. I don't live in England anymore, and I'm
Okay.
not allowed to work in the country that I live in. So I can only work on the internet.
So you mean you are not allowed, means your husband or maybe your family members are not allowing you, yeah, or the government is not allowing you?
It's the government because
Okay, so
I live
in
in
which country? In which
Costa
country you are in?
Costa Rica.
Okay, so is that Muslim country?
No, it's not. It's a Latin American country, so I'm just above South America. And
Okay,
my husband is Costa Rican, but
okay.
just because I'm married to a Costa Rican man, it doesn't give me any rights at all in this country.
Okay, so you mean that is there any specific thing that affects you because of which you are not allowed to, or what? You there
Uh,
is any specific rule?
um, well, for me to be able to work in this country, I have to have permanent residency. I
Okay, got
only
it, got
have
it.
temporary residency at the moment. That will
Mm-hmm.
last for 3 years, and then I can apply for permanent residency, and then I can work in Costa Rica.
Okay, yes, I got it. For example, you are just a you just for a visit visa, right?
Well, I came here on a tourist visa.
Uh-huh.
Um, I met my husband, but because
Mm-hmm.
of the visa situation, every 3 months I had to leave Costa Rica for a week, then come back.
Okay.
And now I have permanent residency. I can stay here for 3 years without leaving, but it doesn't give me any rights at all.
So you have the children's?
No, I never wanted children. Um, so no, my husband has 5 children from another marriage.
Okay, so you are married just now, or you have a lot of time?
We have been married for almost 2 years.
Okay, so he don't want any more children, or you are not interested?
Both of us do not want, well, he doesn't want any more children, and I just do not want any.
Okay, so you are just loving with the children which are already.
Well,
All right.
his children are all grown up. His oldest son is 33 or 34. His youngest
Ooh,
son is 18 or 19.
okay, so those are on a mature level, right?
Uh-huh, yes, definitely.
Okay, great.
So why are you learning English, Ramzan? What is your plan?
Basically, my plan is to become more fluent and more confident, and my pronunciation must be good enough that if I connect with my international clients, so at that moment I could able to manage them, I could communicate properly,
Mhm.
and other than that, there are a lot of opportunities for me, and I have the only option to use this language for my clients and for my customers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I prefer to practice more and more on this. And basically, Cambly is the best platform for me because I connect with native speakers
Mm-hmm.
and with different accents. Like there are people who are having American accent, there are people who are having Australian, and there are other couple of options. So in that way, I could try to understand them, and I also try to practice my pronunciation. Some people are also suggesting me few mistakes which I do. So these are just helping me to improve all the things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm learning Spanish because in Costa Rica, everybody speaks Spanish, nobody speaks English. So I
Okay.
understand the difficulties of learning a language.
Yes, yes. Basically, in the initial stage, if we are not sure, and you are talking about that the people who are living in your surrounding, they are speaking Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Yep, everybody in this part of the world speaks Spanish. English
Okay,
is only just being taught in the school.
so it might be that if you are living in that environment, then of course within 1 year, a lot of things you will be able to understand, right?
Well, everybody here speaks very, very fast.
Oh, yes, yes, that is the problem because I was in a different state a few years back. So they had the different language that is Gujarati.
Mm-hmm.
You might have heard about Gujarat. So over there, everyone was speaking Gujarati. So at that moment, I was trying to understand them, and within 6 months, I properly understand but could not able to speak.
Uh-huh.
So the things that matters is like if we are living in the environment where everyone is speaking that specific language, so it might be easier for us because we have the basic need over there. So we strongly recommend our mind that yes, we have to learn this one because in order to communicate with other people, this is the best thing to improve.
Yeah, and I know in India there's a lot of different languages.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, when I lived in the UK, I grew up in a city called Leicester, and then I moved
Uh-huh.
to Manchester. But Leicester has a very big Indian community. But the main languages were Gujarati, Urdu, and Arabic. They were
Okay,
the
so
three languages that were
yes,
spoken
so
in communities.
you are fluent in English only?
Only English, yes. I'm learning Spanish, but I'm by no
Okay.
means fluent.
So your family members and all, they were also on English only, or you might have any other native?
Well, my parents, they only speak English. I have family that live in Denmark, so they speak Danish and English.
Okay.
Yep, that is it. My family are not very, how do I say, they're not well educated.
Okay.
But my family never had a need to learn another language because they hate traveling. So they only ever stay in the UK, whereas I love to travel.
Okay. So you got the opportunity that your parents has not.
Yeah, that is it. Yes.
That is important. Okay. So how is the environment there in the place where you are living
How do you mean? How is the involvement?
in terms of weather?
The weather.
Yes.
Well, it's summer at the moment. So summer starts at the end of November and lasts until the end of May. And then we have
Okay.
winter for 6 months, which is also known as the rainy season. So in the winter season, it can rain for 12 hours a day, every day
Ooh.
during the month of October. But it's in the summer, the weather's beautiful. I mean, today I'm looking out the window. Oh, it's cloudy today, but it's 10 o'clock in the morning. But normally it would be
Okay.
28 or 29 degrees, lots of sunshine. So normally it's very
Yes.
nice.
Okay. Yes, that is great. So, can you suggest me any specific thing which I should practice for my improvement of pronunciation?
Pronunciation, your pronunciation is good. One thing I have noticed whilst you've been speaking, you don't use the word to.
Okay.
Like I've wrote it down twice. Like you've just said to me now, can you suggest me? Can you suggest
Uh,
to me?
okay. Can you suggest to
Yeah,
me?
perfect. So yes, it's just little articles like to.
Okay.
Everything else, I didn't really notice anything else, but I would say practice on your articles.
Okay. Sure. Sure. I will be practicing.
Okay,
So, thank you so much.
okay.
I enjoyed